Uh, 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 uh. Um, oops, not to hide that. There it is. Oh, there we go. Uh, that looks better. Okay. Well, hiyo everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your captain, Ren Clomos. And today, we are playing through we are playing through 5.2, Shadowbringers. So, oh, wow, I'm lagging. Okay. There, my better. My Final Fantasy's been a bit slow recently. I'm not really sure what's up with that. So, I'll only be streaming for 2 hours today. I think I dropped some frames. Wow, my Wi-Fi is not doing so hot right now. Okay, looks like we're still live. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to be playing through 5.2. I don't really have that much time today. We're just gonna play for 2 hours. Hopefully I can get through most of the quest lines. Doesn't look like my numbers are doing great for Final Fantasy. I really do enjoy the story, but I don't know if I can stream Final Fantasy's story for, like, what, 10 weeks? That's like 3 months of doing the story. I usually, like, do, like, every session I play, I usually play through, like, a level of the story, and that usually takes 2 to 4 hours. Yeah, and if that usually takes 2 to 4 hours, that means, like, what is it? Yeah, if it usually takes... Sorry, I'm in communication with someone. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. Okay, jeez. What is happening? I was streaming this fine a while ago. My game has been a bit slow recently, and I don't know why. Hmm. Dropping a lot of frame. I don't. I think it might be my download speed and upload speed being kind of goofy. Yeah, this isn't very smooth, you know? Anyway, sorry, I just got the communication. Yeah, it's some pertinent communication. So yeah, there it is. There's I can. My frames are dropping an extreme amount. I can't really do anything about it. Besides, like, maybe downscaling my my game, but I don't think it's like a GPU thing. I think the GPU load has been fine. Mostly, I ran the setup last time I streamed and I didn't run into any. Yeah, I will get busy pretty quickly. My If I set up my display to be full screen. I am a bit worried about this, and if this will translate well. Okay. Bit better. Yeah. So, Anyway, I am a bit busy. I don't know if I'll stream past Shadowbringers. I want to do 5.2 on stream, but I don't know if I can continue to do streams of Final Fantasy that's like MSQ, unless it's like release week, just because it's just because I feel like I would be putting too much into this, not enough variety. Because, like, I definitely just have a set slot of playing Wizard 101, you know? And I don't want it to be Wizard 101 and Final Fantasy weekly both times. I want a bit more variety. If I streamed more than I already do, possibly, but for now, I think we're gonna finish either just 5.2 or we're gonna do Shadowbringers as well. And then we'll, what is it? Yeah. Possibly either finishing 5.2 or all the Shadowbringers, all of the Shadowbringer stuff, and then I'm probably going to. Oh my goodness, what happened? Why? My receiving is kinda low. I'm still dropping frames. Oh my god. I need to get a stream key or something. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're getting some drop frames. I think mostly fine. my upload? Oh, I. Yeah, why is that? It shouldn't be this high. Oop, my bitrate's just stuck pretty high. Uh, I guess I could lower. You know what? I think I'll lower my YouTube bitrate at some point from because I'm streaming to YouTube at like 10K. I'm streaming to Twitch at like 6K. I feel like I should switch over to YouTube at 6K, like lower my requirements. Anyway, hello Tataru. Hmm. Hello Kryl. Old enemies, new threat. Uh-oh. The Raubon, this is gonna be stinky. You come to inquire after the Archons. Fear not. Master Montoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limit. Only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. Only we could go with you to the first to help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Uh-oh. Oh, Maxima, hello. This is the guy that was with Yotsuyu's brother, I think, in Stormblood? Ren, it's been far too long, my friend. Forgive me, I don't believe we have been formally introduced. Oh, reading. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I came here in Eorzea under the auspice of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in hopes of... Excuse me? Offering what counsel I can in hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Yes, I've heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed, as you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimmelt Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to watch over the border. But... And it is there we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing danger from unforeseen threat. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations and also requested a representative of the Thiams attend as well, so it was clear to whom he wished to extend this invitation. Ah, yes, the only Thiam that's still awake. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone, though I'm not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades. I see no reason to burden a single sign with all this. Yes, of course, and we must make for the Alamegan Quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two! Okay. Let's see, Alamegan Quarter. I have not been to Alamigo in so long. Okay. Oh, we haven't seen Lise in a while, huh? Like, the entirety of Shadowbringers, I think? Ooh, wait, let me show this off. Check out this mount. I've been saving MGP since like I started playing Final Fantasy, and I finally saved up the million, the bit of spending between to pull this guy. He's really cool looking. Yeah, oh my goodness. I am staggering, lacking, ranging, I guess. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing a bit of upload, which kind of sucks. It's fine. I'll need to readjust my stuff. Much has changed since the first time we set foot in the city. Now we strive to preserve their freedom rather than reclaim it. But we have no time to reminisce. We must keep the commander waiting. Commander Alden awaits us in the royal palace if you would follow me. Oh, General Ralbon. Commander Ralbon? Huh. Oh, it's Gaius. Hello?
They're here, Commander.
Oh, and it's voiced. Thank goodness. I do not want to read this out.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
Yeah, something bad happened, right?
I trust you two require no introduction.
Hello, Gaius.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Have we talked to Gaius? No, I don't think we have.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I
don't
pose no
remember.
threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Yeah,
Had he meant
Vinos
to
is
do
doing
us
stuff,
harm, I
right?
hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you
All
are
right.
doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Yeah?
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
Okay.
Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape.
So they basically just wrong place, wrong time. Wait, that's unfortunate, I think. Not great.
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
Yeah, they're remaking Ultima, right?
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Which, you know, not great.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
Thank you for the quick run back. That happened like 3 expansions ago. Crazy.
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it.
But evil
But
stuff.
unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Huh. Yeah,
Wait,
weren't
the
they?
7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since.
Oh, these are from before ARR. This is from the original. Oh, wow.
Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery.
So, not great.
What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
But we need to stop it, I guess.
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Okay. So, if we can make it, we should go.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further.
This is really cool now that he's, like, out of his stupid outfit. I hated the armor. They just make everyone look so weird. I don't know how else to say it.
I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Ignominy? Ignominy.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first.
Yeah, so we have to bring them back quick.
I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Ooh. Uh-oh. My frames just dropped by a lot. Unstable as all living heck. I haven't dropped any frames on TikTok. Have I dropped any on Twitch? I gotta check. My bitrate's still fine. Yeah, I think it's just my YouTube. The bitrate that I set for my YouTube is just too high now that I'm multi-streaming. Alright, Kryl, what's up? As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new ultimate weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot... If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. The way home. I take it you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask you to apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, I may assure them that Master Matoya and I will continue to do what we can to keep the Imperial ether stable. Space travels around, and I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. That one quest took me 30 minutes. The second quest is going to take me 2 minutes. Okay. You know what I forgot? I forgot that I have a retainer in need of finishing Void Venture. Retainer Venture. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, lag. Nope, not that one. Keep this venture. Assign this venture. Okay. He will level up in a bit. I mean, in the next time I collect his venture, he'll hit level 80. I can finally give him the level 80 artifact gear that I bought. Not artifact gear, clone gear. I got, what is it? I got the Crypt Lurker gear for warriors. I don't need it because my friend crafted me, level something gear. I don't have high enough level to gear that. Ooh. Yeah, they gifted me some higher level gear so I could do some raiding and foil. I really appreciated that. So that Crypt Lurker gear is going on to my my retainer. Hello, Crystal Exarch, sir? Found at the most opportune time, my friends. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and the means to return the Scions home. I trust you two have been making good use of your time? Yup. Ill tidings from the source today? Then I will summon the others that we might be all apprised of the situation. Ooh. Ooh, hello, you four? I forget this person's name.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source?
Yeah, the bad news. They're making Ultima again? ARR Ultima 2. Ethereal Boogaloo.
A new Ultima weapon? We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
With
that's not great.
The Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion.
That's good. That's really good.
Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Ooh, okay. He That's not what I do. Huh. Why did that move? Well, that sucks. I can't really set up my thing in the way I want it. That's a bit better. Really need to just make it talk. Okay.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Okay. Yeah, this stream is so scuffed. Every stream I make is so
Arc for
scuffed.
soul and mind both that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
The spirit vessel.
However?
However?
Yes, also no,
Though
however.
the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
So that's
Just
not
so,
great.
The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past.
So many civilizations that were so high-tech, and yet...
But
Well, I guess
its
the Guardians
underlying
like this.
principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I hope that we do.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I brought it up, but I changed my character's hair
My
recently.
apologies.
Oh, Lean's here. Something bad happened?
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
Oh, thank goodness.
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
I wonder what she needs.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Okay, we're going on another adventure, I guess. Hopefully it's not an extremely poor side quest. The way home. Speaking Council. What's up? Okay. Let's confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Okay. wonder what she needs. I'm a bit worried about that, you know? Okay, Alphino, what is up? We have little time, so I'll be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland? I asked for your assistance slaying it. A Sin Eater? I'd heard some few yet remain after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others? It will not be necessary. It's only a single Sin Eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe hiding alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. These can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. You do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Beat up some Sin Eaters. Excellent, then let us make for fort job. Okay, I think I can... Okay. We are teleported there. No need to worry about it. At least I'm not losing frames. It looks like my GPU just needs to warm up or something. Sin Eaters that remain no longer have a leader to guide them, but they're no less dangerous. They cannot be suffered to live. Wait here a moment. I will gather the others. Okay. Let's do this. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door that day the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed to a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. Thoughts of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades. And so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Pleasure to meet you, sir. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yulmoran soldiers who you once locked blade with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. Seem to be missing one. Oh, hello. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked me that I escort him to Clearmel. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. Yes, this is my first playthrough. First time playing the story, you know? Oh, thank you for the follow as well. What is it? It won't happen again. Name's Taylor. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. I kind of vaguely remember? Yes! This guy. Yeah. After Shadowbringers, I lose the sprout, right? Yeah. Ugh. Room's a bit cold, so I'm myself full. I like to cover myself. I'll be a full plant. Even though I have been playing this game for like a year. It's been over a year now that I've been playing. Time flies. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up, don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless beautiful skies above serve as a reminder for their importance. My friend got to see the Knights return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. Oh, congrats on the mentor! They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know. And so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up, we won't give in. Yeah, have fun doing mentor roulettes as well. Ooh, boy, that's gonna hurt. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in such the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. I wonder if this is an instant. Oh yeah, Extreme Trials. I did grind out for the Kieran with my friends a while ago, but I haven't even touched you know, Extreme Heaven's Word. I did them once to get the quest out of my box. Wait, is this a are we dungeon? Yeah, the higher level we are, getting unstink better. Isn't this Clomos we switch? Oh, there's a fate here. Yeah, this is Clomos we switch. Oh, they already beat up the here. Nice. Uh-oh, something bad happened. It's already down?
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Yeah, I'm in post Shadowbringers. This is the second patch, I think, 5.2.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe he did. I've never seen anything like it.
Is it Ardbert?
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness? And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
It looks like our roles have reversed.
A warrior of light?
Yeah.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood.
I think it might have been him.
I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him. The Warrior of Darkness.
But he's not the Warrior of Darkness. He pretended to be the Warrior of Darkness in our world, but now that we're the Warrior of Darkness, he's the Warrior of Light. Oh my goodness.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Uh-oh. Anything bad gonna happen?
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
Didn't we see something about Ardbert? I forget. It was like in one of the
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
This is strange, very strange.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this Warrior of Light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood.
I think
the Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
Yeah.
Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Ooh, what has he thought up with the Warrior of Light?
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
Oh? What's up?
A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Okay, doesn't seem
Take your
too
time.
bad.
I shall go on ahead.
Ooh, this story is so I love Shadowbringers. I've been doing side content for Shadowbringers, but I really love Shadowbringers. It's just so nice.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we're not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
Oh, that's what he meant about the salmon fillet? What? What is he doing? Oh my gosh.
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
He feels maybe he's a bit weaker?
He seems a different man. A younger man.
Oh, thank you for swinging by, Special. Glad you could make it for a little bit.
I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
I think that's because like a weight got lifted off his shoulders when we finally did it, I think?
It was as if he had peered into the future, and for the first time... Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
He's a very nice person. Good person to have as captain of a guard. Also, like, you know, like already. Anchors keep us to where we have chosen to be. Because you don't stay anchored to the past unless you want to be. If you don't want to be, I think less of an anchor and more of binding, like a chain to the past type feeling. We're stuck in the past? Yeah.
Is that so? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Straight to business,
This research is important, I know. But if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Please. My question is, are we going to end up with another cutscene? Okay. Facing the truth. We're already halfway through, I think? Like 4 or 5 quests in out of 10? I will not keep you and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see to the others back to their posts. Now, is this going to be green? No. I think he's already in the ocular? Yeah. I demons. Light. What do I get soon? Hyper velocity. Oh, that's enhanced intimidation. Get hyper velocity, which is hated grand noble blood. Huh. Anyway, yeah, let's go figure out what Alphino thought up. Hello again, everyone. Others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there's a proposal I'd like to make. I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I've noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. In fact, they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well as they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as teenagers or worse, regardless of whether or not the Warrior of Light is who they claim to be. I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium take the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrade. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the record stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question that narrative. Fortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. Instead, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good names in the early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought justice to the man who misused the knowledge to bring around the fall of Vroid. Perhaps such heroes can be spoken of in the same breath as signatures of the third blah 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 blah. Under normal circumstances I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. The world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little, it would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed. Now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Arbor to help you overcome M itself, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him only as a villain. I've shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We'll call together the people of the Crystarium and then recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in their wake. I wonder how they'll do. Well, what say you, Ren? I wish we had done this sooner. Hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? Clark, might I ask to continue working with Backlog on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people in the Crystarium in the extra. We have to reach out to everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany. There can be no darkness without light, and so it was that Ardbert was there in your hour of need. The people must be told. I've seen many great and terrible things in my long life, as has the Exarch, no doubt. Of man, I can say this: memory is short, his heart is fickle. Let us pray that your words can reach him. Hi, thank you for inviting me back to 14. Looks like my YouTube chat is working. It wasn't working before, which messed me up a lot. Like a lot. Because I had YouTube chat on Monday, and it just didn't show up in my big chat box. Yeah. I was wondering if I should keep playing 14. I mean, on stream, you know. Off stream, I'm still playing it, but like on stream, I'm worried that it would take up too much time to grind out the MSQ. So possibly after Shadowbringers, I might just skip around and like only stream. I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like it's taking up too much of a time slot, you know? 'Cause now that I'm streaming it, it's taking up like a regular time slot. Possibly. I'll see how I feel about it. Probably going to finish Shadowbringers for sure. I don't know about Endwalker and Dawn Trail, but hopefully I can figure something out, because I really do like this game. And the story is pretty nice, you know? Oh, Morin? I mean, surely there's at least one book that does not cast the Warrior of Lights and their deed in such a negative light. Ah, yeah, we're gonna talk about the Warriors of Light in a positive light. Ren, forgive me, the Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors as of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth about the flood of the Warriors of Light. I searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they are not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. Yeah, us and the experts are gonna be telling the truth. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light, of the Flood? How wonderful. You've regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you must maybe be assured I will not come alone. Nice. Oh, the Shadowbringers music is so good. I love this expansion. I am so excited for even more expansion. This is a fun expansion. I really liked it. And I don't think I'll ever get over Whole Mistress Switch. The, what's it called? I just think it's too good. Oh, 5.3 is your favorite, it's people's favorite patch? Oh, yeah. I think my friend who introduced me wanted to watch 5.3 with me. Ooh, wait. Is it that good? Oh, I'm excited now. Friend, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope your being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door as of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicine. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light? The Exarch has already spoken with me about that. Then, well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Up the crystal. Are there stairs here? There are. Come on, Spyro. This staircase feels really high. Down? This level? Right. Oh, it's blocked off. How lovely. I have no clue how to navigate this. The Crystarium confuses me more than Ul'dah at this point. Maybe that's because I don't walk around Ul'dah very much. Yeah. Could have just teleported. Right, Atlas, what's up? What a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Gernald not long ago. The visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that he's inspired him to reach new artistic heights. I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. I think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. Sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Here we go. Linar, hello. Well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief, but the night return visitors have been flocking to the stereo when I find myself too busy to buy a hat. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of people, life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Anyway, we're going to talk about the flood happening. Warriors of Light, yes, the Exarch mentioned them before. Everyone knows them as the cardinal virtues, or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, he's yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. First, BIU. One more person to talk to. Hello, Bragi? To browse the wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmar's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did you really? Little wonder your business is booming away. I imagine it won't be long before all of Northrend reaps the benefits, but he's not going to talk about the market. Something on your mind? Yeah, would you like to learn about the Warriors of Light? See, the XR did mention they had something to do with your returning tonight to Northrend. Alright, consider my interest piqued. Okay, now we have to go to the... Oh my goodness. I love this music so much. The voices in the background, it's so good. It's good to see the people of the Crystarium so eager to learn the truth. This newfound knowledge of the past will be at last look at the futures with their eyes unclouded. Those I spoke to at the orchard and the rookery were quite keen to hear what we had to say, for as much hope as they have for the future, the stars of the past will weigh heavily on. Here you are, between the four of us, I dare say we swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we but need to wait for the people to gather. Ooh, okay, let's see. Is this voiced? I like how a lot of the quests are voiced nowadays. I remember ARR, it was a lot of text. Well, everyone's here. Jeez, that's a lot of people.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Oh. Well, I guess...
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Yeah, that's a price
Indeed.
of fame.
In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
I better not have an fake of the echo or something. I wonder how much we're telling them. Oh. Oh, we're doing a lot.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
Yeah. Really interesting, huh? That's so wild.
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
But it's not their fault. It's not your fault. Don't think badly about it. Come on. Interesting revelation.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Are we gonna see Ardbert or something? What is going on?
Impossible.
Who? I take it I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay. Yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
He's alive? What? No one ever dies.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
Yeah.
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Oh, wow. He sounds kind of choked up. I can't tell if that's just the voice direction or if he actually is.
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
How are you alive?
That's
my
impossible.
question.
You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I.
Now my question is this actually Ardbert?
I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Is this actually Ardbert or is this an Ascian? Oh, I'm so stressed.
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Yeah.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
Oh, that's... Ooh. Ooh, wait, this is interesting.
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former.
Ooh.
Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
This is
From
strange.
thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony.
Yeah, something is wrong.
Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired under the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's not the real Ardbert. Because there was an Ascian on the moon planning something. Okay. Not
So,
great.
that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, it might be if we got a shapeshifter on us.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Looks and sounds like him, but it isn't him. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. There's no way this is the same guy.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
So Arbert's soul still resides within me. That's probably an Ascian.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Ascian. It's an Ascian.
That he is an Ascian.
Oh my gosh, it's these guys again. Ugh. I'm sick and tired of these Ascians.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
The last Ascian we gotta deal with.
Elidibus.
Oh, gosh.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
I've seen it a lot.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure.
Which is absolutely wild. This is crazy.
It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
Ugh, this is not great.
And they have gained much by it. Emmett Selk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people.
Not great.
And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
No, that would make us suspicious.
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Not great. Not great. So, I think we got a couple more quests. Yeah, too many Ascians. Sleep disturbed. Oh, we're heading back to Fano. I think we can do 1 or 2 more quests, and then we'll stop. So we'll do the last 4, we'll do the last 4 next week on a different stream. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a dungeon in the latter half of this, patch. You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the warrior's life and their actions prior to the flood, though I must say that the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather, the one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He's an imposter, of that there's no doubt, but to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the warriors of light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifice. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphen will return as soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it's best to praise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, there will be no doubt we have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent we take measures to prepare for what's to come. Beck, Lug, and I will continue our research how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. Are you thinking about how Ascians might use humans as their vessel? Then I think it's time I return to the Great Wood. Until now, everything we have learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmett Silk's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I have received word from Fanart that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep in the Chiana Ravel. Almet believes the relics which tell of great calamity that befell an ancient civilization, that of the Ascians perhaps, may lead us to the truths we seek. Be sure to let me know how it works out. You mean the ruins of the Great Serpent? Does it have any connection to the Great Serpent? The Great Serpent? Ah, I see you've been studying your Ronkan history. But no, I've heard nothing relating to the Wood's protectors. Still, should it prove relevant to what lies within, your expertise would prove invaluable. When you are ready, make for Fanart. Alma and her sisters will be expecting us. Does that choice only show up if you do the blue quest? Ooh. Then let's see about our task. Pray give me my regards to the V's. Ugh. Okay, this is going to be a strange set of story. Hello, all of you. Oh, wait. You look as if you haven't seen this in an age. Is the passage of time really all that different for you, Gladjet? Wait, oh, that's funny. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting ground near Raktika Falls. It was there we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined in the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We all were in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you could be summoned. We're grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom my comrades and I seek can be found within. This wisdom could prove invaluable. We may soon face a foe whose greatest asset is our ignorance. I see, then it is good that you have come. For Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want for either. That we must proceed with caution. To reach the inner chambers unmolested suggests the more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Oh no. Surely any threats sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we have faced thus far. It's not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who was it pitting the return of our allies and that we might venture into the ruins? Clutching your staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell! Oh. And I suggest we be going. Get back... Oh my goodness. I mean, exactly how old are you and your sisters? Second thought, perhaps it's better I do not know. Pray forgive her, their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secret. Our heads now burn with a curiosity that is not easily stated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well your enthusiasm. If not for the sedulous efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins of the... what is it? From the ruins long enough. Let us make for the Katana Ravel. Okay. This way? Yeah. Have we been in this dungeon before? I think we have. Freaking Locky. That's up. Ooh, we are going into an instance. Okay. Even Emmett Self was taken aback to find a mural illustrating the final days of these moons. What other surprises does yet lie within? It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the stolen chamber door. Danger surely awaits on the other side. Oh yeah, we are definitely not finishing this patch here. Recommend that you set aside sufficient time to view these things in their entirety. Sleep disturbed boy. What is it? Several cutscenes will play in sequence.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
I hope we don't run into an Asian on the way here. That would really suck.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
What in the world is that?
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Please don't say that. It's going to wake up, and then we're gonna have to fight it.
Why you... Ugh.
A bit worried about all
this owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Oh, that's the door. Why are there 2 pedestals and only 1 owl? That's not foreboding at all. Is that another pedestal? Ooh, this is not going to go well.
As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Nope. That means we have to go move the one from back there. That's going to wake up the beast. Uh-oh. The foreshadowing bad feelings.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Read the ether, come on.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
Do not. Don't.
Wait! Don't!
You know what I said about this beast waking up?
What? But I only... What is happening? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, it lives!
That's...
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
I am extremely not surprised. Oh. Oh, we just got teleported. Teleported solo? They got turned into cards? What is going on? Ooh, baby, this is going to be weird. While you trespass mortal upon sacred ground and retribution 4 souls I have bound. Have I bound? Oh. Yet to heroes proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If you would see theirs set free, answer me these riddles 3. Oh no! Death of paw with kin I've do vie. Grow sought apart, betterment of the whole do. Efforts describe what am I? Death of paw with kin do I vie. That takes up the whole breed. They're either birds or snakes. It's either cat or monkey, squirrel or Oppo Oppo. Death of paw with kin do I vie, though sought apart, betterment of the whole do our efforts to cry, what am I? Is it the Oppo Oppo? Please be right. The Oppo Oppo is keen and shrewd, the spirit of ingenuity, by whose guidance the Ronkins did prosperity pursue. The riddles answer you did discern, and thus you a soul return. Fearsome Fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land is lack. What am I? With fearsome Fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus peace for our land does not lack. What am I? I'm pretty sure it's a wolf. Does Uima say anything? Pretty sure it's wolf. No, pack animal. Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the world their doctrines craved, that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle's answer you did discern, and thus you soul return. On my belly do I crawl, by my strength and clarity reign within our hall. What am I? A serpent, right? Oppo Oppo. What is this? Oppo Oppo wolf. That's a monkey, that's a dog. Serpent. The great serpent of Ronka. Indeed, the dread serpent and friend protector, I lure to slumber ere it tear the world asunder. The riddle's answer did you discern, and thus to you a soul return. But what about Y'shtola? Desire you that which I yet claim, then we shall play another game. Oh no. Test of mind and memory, choose wisely, and you may yet go free. Fix these talismans tight, friend and foe, choose your companions well, or sorrows no. Are these all the same? Ooh, I'm getting Riddler. Is this like a spot the difference thing? Okay, let me reveal what everything is. All look the same. Eyes are circulating. All have the same pattern as well. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna guess this one? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, is this? Nice. I just guessed well. Farmers assembled together at last. Yet there still remains one trial you must pass. If you would glean knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Oh, are we fighting? Sounds like we're fighting. One worthy of she who Ronkins extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I should be alright. Fortunately, we have a healer. Nice. I don't have to worry. The Osprey sacrifice. Oh, so they grab the tether and then move it. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate. Okay, we're already halfway through. Great. Ooh, baby. Ooh, that's not good for your full out. It doesn't move, it's just standing in the same spot. I did not leave that correctly. We think we are one, but we have only just begun. Animate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pinky. I messed up my rotation. Okay, I'm just dealing with the Guardian. Here, the trial is complete, the way is open, and thus I can see defeat. Nice. And now we teleport out. Oh my goodness. Didn't expect a fight there, but good to know. Are we teleported back? Yeah.
Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
What will we see in
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
That would be us. Wait, is this Ardbert? Or Ardbert rest? Who is this? It's a tomb.
A tomb,
Actual.
just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
Mm-hmm.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna? a legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I, for one, always believed.
Two worlds? What's
I wonder. By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
The light?
Tuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Like an astrologian?
Naught less than the echo.
Oh!
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight.
Oh, wait, like the seventh calamity, right? The moon go kaboom. Wait.
We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emet-Selch invited us to witness in Amarot?
Yeah.
The final days.
Oh.
If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
Yeah, that is speculation.
I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Yeah, it does resemble it. All the cave paintings. And you must recall Emet-Selch's dying request. I don't, but I would hope she does.
Remember us.
That's it.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Yeah, because there's always going to be drift. Like with the Warriors of Light.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emet-Selch and his kin. but we have disturbed Hiyo not long enough. Fanart will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Ascertain. Which worries me a bit. Learn nothing of the Ascians, but the potential link between the Echo and natural star shows is intriguing. Hana is the reason I took a spellcraft, you know? Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine a tomb would be found, let alone now when we have others who have the honor to do. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That is, well, in time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears of history learned, not lived. The legend of Tina and her exploits have been told countless times over the centuries. Yet, as it is handed from one generation to the next, the story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details change or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We have seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it will too change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. Thank you. Hope you forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying that we could never misspeak of your heroism. First thought, so long as we are here, and there are none among the V who will not know of all you have done for Norvrend. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell of the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray you safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. I want to have a lollipop. Now this is my favorite. Okay. I think I'll finish up this quest and then we'll do the rest of 5.2 next week. Alright, Yashola, an old friend. Although we have outlearned none of the aspects, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would like to attend to in Slitherbow. Might I trouble you to come with me? Alright. Ooh, the up my... What is going on with this? Kind of pixelate. This angle right here. I do not like it. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Bruno. Okay, I'm switching back to borderless mode. I think... Yeah, it doesn't have that weird upscaling thing. Well, Runar appears to be in characteristically high spirits. Friend, it's so good to see you. You've arrived at the most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. Sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... These I insist it will only take a minute. My apologies, man. It seems our return to the experiment will be delayed. Perhaps only for a bit if you assist me with my work. They work, but it is rather more of a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbow from top to bottom. Be so kind as to go fetch a broom from Asgir. I finish before Runar is done cooking. related. I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know what happened to my screen. Maybe my resolution changed. Everything is super pixely. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy? It might be me going crazy. Who knows? I'll have to go check this out some other point. Not now, though. Umbral Wind. This is probably an important issue of time or something. Or maybe there's a fate here. That's here. Room for Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are, but it is old and sturdy, insured device. A well-worn broom. Oh! Is Y'shtola gonna do the Matoya thing? Where she summons a broom? What is going on? Look at the graphics. What happened? Just as he was able to find a broom for us. Compare. Yeah, it looks like my graphics card just might be running super slow right now. Because I'm running 3 streams. It's a lot. Well worn, good, this will prove difficult otherwise. So I must say, I think I'd rather did well for not having a broom thus far. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Okay, anyway, it's time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather, it will be. Him. I'm courageous to swish and sweep. The tiny chamber you must keep, to this task you shall be bound until no dust is to be found. I was right! In this one particular respect, I have no objections in following Master Matoya's footsteps. Teacher, I may need to remind me, pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place, these people. Oh. Master Matoya, part of the intrusion, but the stew is ready. Ooh, boy, my resolution is horrid. Something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It has been a long day is all. I see. I think everything's getting pixelated because my GPU is using up so much power. Oh. Hello, you three? What's up? Alpha, no. I thought you were following Artwork. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. Since he departed to traverse every ilm of Nordrent in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. It seems news of your address to the Hesperian precedes him at every destination, making his talk all the more simple. Remains to be seen what end he encourages the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. There's no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we all agree this is just another Asian ploy, yes? If commandeered corpses to this fort and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time any different, especially when it's a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if you remain a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherborough. Slitherbow. I'll say, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Hallrick and the others, you needn't be. Human is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing we can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Arbor would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. The best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the Empty and have taken up the search. Reen believed one may lurk beneath the boughs of Woven Oath. Then that is where we will start our search. Look at how everything is just so... When it's not when it doesn't need to be rendered, it's pixelated. Oh no, what's up? A warm boost too will be awaiting your return. I look forward to it. Oh, he doesn't want her to leave. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no, my bit rate. My bit rate is going down. It's in the red. Oh lord. Ooh, boy. Back into my bit rate on everything else is absolutely horrid. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Really bad. No, why is my bitrate going to the dirt? Lord. should be okay. Yeah, my bitrate is going through it.